of the future looks like. Thanks for joining us, Naomi.
Thanks, Peter.
So just tell us what the office space is.
So the office space is a serviced office, but it is completely different, I think, to what people expect when they hear serviced office. So it's not homogeneous design and cubicles. It's all about a modern aesthetic, and we've got 4 floors in Surrey Hills that are basically in Sydney, and we have clients from all over the world that come and have office space with us.
Okay, so you've made the point that you're different from the traditional service office. Now, my view on the service office is that they have a central receptionist. There are offices if you need them, potential boardrooms and things like that. And it looks like an old-fashioned office. So was your point of difference not to look like that, or was it your customers effectively didn't want that anymore?
Well, I think it's both in a way. So it started, my husband's business is in high-end commercial office fit-out, so he does beautiful blue-chip fit-outs for architect firms and the like. So he wanted to then extend that for small business. So people that don't fit in that model of a co-working space, where maybe it's too young or you don't need to be playing darts in the middle of your work day, and then people that also don't identify with a really corporate office, so the mahogany board tables. And so I feel there's a really important group of people that love design, want to be in an inspiring place, and are sort of really comfortable there.
Yeah, you're opening up another one as well, is that right? In the same area?
So our real niche is Surrey Hills because it's the most creative.
Cool and groovy.
It is, and I think people really, business is changing, and you can attest to that. It's not the suit and tie so much. It's there's a lot of incredible business that's coming up.
You make me feel embarrassed. I wear a suit and tie every night. All right. Now, I guess the bottom line is this, and I've often pondered this. You know, you've come up with a great idea, and the really smart, energetic, proactive small business person can see the value of using an office like yours. Most of your clients flexible in the sense they're not there every day. They're there when they need to do meetings in the city, or when they come from interstate and they want some place to work out of Sydney. Is that when they're using your type of service?
Not so much. I think, again, because we're different, people come and stay. So most of our clients are with us for 12, 24 months, and sometimes 5 years. We've been around for 12 years. So I feel we create an aesthetic that people really want to belong to. There's a collective soul, and it does feel like...
You've got a lot of permanence then.
A lot of permanence. And
that is unusual in the service office space.
And I do feel for us, our clientele is different. They are a little bit more established, and so the pennies aren't as tight for them, but they do want to have a professional presence.
So you're implying that this is not a bargain basement service?
It's not, unfortunately, no.
No, but what you're saying, it is something for a successful business that doesn't really want to have all the fixed costs and the long leases associated with being in the CBD or close to the CBD.
Yeah, it's exactly right. And I think it's like real estate, that you can be in a suburb, and of course, you know, there's desirable suburbs, and there's homes that are high worth because they're authentic. And I feel for us, all of our artwork, all of our design pieces are authentic. We don't cut corners, and I do feel that creates a really important kind of vibe, I guess, in our space.
Okay, now, so the new offices you're opening up, is that a reflection of the fact that you've just hit capacity in your current one, and therefore you just need more space?
Yeah, a little bit. I think our business has been organic. We started with 1 floor in Surrey Hills, and then 2 years later it was another floor, and so on. So we've taken 4 floors, and we are at capacity, and an incredible opportunity came up. There's a building we've had a love affair with for a long time, which is a former Paramount Pictures building, and we just really wanted to be in that space, and I feel it just matches for us that we've passed a decade. I think for us it's sort of maturing of our offering, and it is much more kind of a luxurious environment.
Okay, but you also have gone through the tough time of the GFC.
Yeah.
So are you getting a feel that things like, we've seen the budget, a very positive thing. Are you starting to feel that small business is becoming a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more willing to invest and expand?
Definitely, and I think, Peter, even through the GFC, we were at capacity because I think...
you're a show-off, Naomi. Good.
But it was great because I think people wanted to back themselves. There wasn't the security of big business, and so they wanted to get on their own, and for us it is the CEOs of companies, and it's people that want to get out great ideas and great talent.
Now, I've got a sneaking suspicion you want to fib to me here, but there must be the odd case of a really successful small business person who started off with you, but they did so well they eventually went to their own building.
Yeah, and I probably can't name the company, but an incredible, I remember 2 years ago a client came to us with 5 people and 2 laptops, and they just wanted to be in our space temporarily, and they are now 40 strong. They've been bought out by an incredible global company, and they will be moving to their own space eventually, but we love those stories.
And of course, they couldn't have done it without you. If people want to know more, the website?
It's theofficespace.com.au.
It's a good website as well.
Good website.
Thanks for joining us, Naomi.
Thanks, Peter.
Okay, so after the break, we'll get the ins and outs of just what the government's small business package may mean for you.